frozen. Oh, here it is. Hello. Did it freeze up on you guys? Let me know if it did. Oh, this thing that says it's behind too. Yeah, let me know if you guys can. Oh, wait. Hold on. My microphone thing is not even on here. Plugged in. No. Can you guys hear me? Hello. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, good. I'm putting on my microphone. My microphone's not on, so hold on. So at least I know you guys can hear me. Oh, now I can't find mine.
They said they could hear you.
Yep, they said they can hear me. Thank you, guys.
I
think I said put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me, and I do that for if you want a reading. I should have said a different number. All right, let's see if this works. Can you guys hear me now? Put a 7 in the chat if you guys can hear me. Not like confuse you guys. Can you hear me? Put a 7 in the chat if you can hear me. I might have to check my settings. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I know there's a delay, so you never know. I'm like, is they not answering because they can't hear me, or is it because there's a delay? So thank you, guys. All righty. As always, something always happens. All right. So no, they put a 1 in the chat, Mama, because I said to them, put a 1 in the chat.
Oh,
that's what I was saying. I by mistake said to do 1. Rhonda, good. She put a 6. But I do want a 1. Okay. Okay, Black Widow. Okay, so let's start this over again. So I got Dino, Sherry, Lori, Manda, Brenda, Sunshine, Andrea, Mitch, Lalima, and Black Widow who wants a reading so far. So this time, if you want a reading, put a 1 in the comments in case I missed you. I almost said missed you.
Just Mitch was back when Dino.
I said Mitch, Mama. Yes, I did. It said Andrea, Mitch, Lalima, Black Widow.
Just Mitch, not Mitch.
Welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello. Let me make sure I can say hi to everybody. I'm not sure who's in here yet. I have, hold on one second, Mama.
Yeah.
Dino, Sunshine. I think she said she might timestamp if she's not here, so I don't know if she's here or not. Hey, CJ, how you doing? And Lori and Sherry and Black Widow, how you guys doing? Welcome in, welcome in. And I see, hi, Angie Fox. How are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you. Angie Fox, did you want a reading, honey? USA Baines. Angie Fox, honey, if you want a reading, just let me know, hon. That one was for before, if you can hear me. I said put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me.
Andrea, Hector wanted a reading.
I have Andrea on there. Yeah. Yep.
Just checking on you.
I'm doing good. Going crazy. I was late. It's always something. Oh, Rob would say 8675309. He's on a phone right now because at the last minute we're all checking our iPhones because there were some charges on there. And my husband's freaking out. So he's on a phone right now trying to figure out where it came from. And we checked my phone, my husband's phone, and our little man's phone. The only phone we weren't able to check on is Amy, and she's at work right now. So it could be her, and it's not a big deal if it is. It's just like it was a big amount, and we're like, so we're just trying to figure it out. And we think it's reoccurring because I think he said something about a couple weeks ago, too, the same amount.
That's not USA Baines. Watch.
Yeah. Yep. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Thank you, Lori. She said, remember to hit that like button because it helps Iris out. It sure does. So literally just before I started, I don't think I did it right. I, by mistake, took a couple wrenches away trying to click on how to add a moderator because I got rid of Nightbot and then added him back in, but I didn't hit save first and then try to add him back in. But while I was trying to click on where to type in his name, I was Xing people out instead of adding him. Never mind. I'm going to mess something up. So anyways, looks like Nightbot hasn't showed up because I don't think I did it right because it was literally while I was getting ready to start. So I was trying to do it as quick as I can. What deck am I using today? Today I'm using the Modern Witch Tarot. That's the one I pulled out. It's a cute deck. I like it. I haven't used it in a while, so I figured I'd use that one today. And this is the back side of the cards. They're really cute. And these are the front cards. These are cute. Yes. Rajvinder, yes, honey, we did put your name on the list. We did. I did see hopefully they're still here. They were here at the beginning. Angie Fox. Angie Fox, if you're still in here, if you want a reading, hon, just let me know. So I can make sure I get you on the list. Once you're on the list, you're guaranteed a reading. Okay.
She's the one that put the one in.
Well, they all put a one in.
Hearing.
Yeah, put a hearing. Yeah.
That's why
and I don't reckon. Well, they must have been here before because they were modded up. So they have to have been here before. So maybe they changed their name or sorry if I forgot. But so I wasn't sure. Maybe I'll just write the name down just in case. Why?
You look younger.
Oh, it's the ring light.
Is it really?
No, the ring light really does make a difference. It doesn't show my blemishes and my almost 50-year-old's diabetic skin. Ring light and makeup hides wonders. Oh, thank you, Lori. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to write down Angie Fox just in case.
Yeah, you never know.
So
Sunshine.
she was in here earlier that way, just in case she comes back, she's guaranteed a spot.
Sunshine did say she's going to run.
Thank you, Sherry.
Running errands.
Yeah, I said that earlier. Yeah.
Sherry said you're beautiful, Iris.
Oh, thank you.
She kicked your butt.
You don't have to say that, Sherry. I'm going to read you anyways. I'm just teasing. Well, the cards speak for themselves. I can't guarantee a nice reading. Maybe a blunt one, but I don't know about a nice one. I try though. I try. Let me tell you, when you read tarot, and sometimes some of the cards, the way they fall, you're just like, oh, man, I don't want to say this to them. You feel kind of bad. But anyways, welcome in everybody. I did finally for tomorrow post a live for past life regression. Okay, we're going to talk about what past life regression is, what the reason why people want to search and journey if there is such thing as a past life and if they've had a past life, and how it could be healing, and then hopefully we can go through a little meditation. And I won't mute it like I did last time, so y'all didn't hear nothing I said anyway. So we'll see what we can do. But it is scheduled for tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is about like 2 hours from the time that it is right.
Salt cards are salty no matter how nice you are.
Yeah, right. So what was that? I was gonna tell you guys something else and I completely forgot what it was.
Y'all love each other. It's like a big old working mess.
Yes, yeah, we are. But no, there was something I wanted to say. I guess it's not important. But anyways, I'll think about it later. I got squirrel brain, 5 minutes from now, I'll be talking about something else, and it'll pop in. You know how it is. So anyways, everybody here is welcome. So welcome in today. Some of you guys sign up ahead of time, which I like. And the reason why I like that is because it guarantees you a spot. And then it goes smoothly. Once I get going, it's just boom, 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 boom. All right. So if once your name's written down, you're guaranteed for a spot until I say taking no more names. All right. Hey, Earth Angels, nice seeing you here, honey. So if if you sign up for a spot to get a reading tonight and you're not able to be here, if you are a member, I will timestamp you at the end. You just got to let me know you want a reading for that day. All right. Because I got more members than people that come to each and every live. It switches up. I got my regulars come every week, and then I have others that come in every once in a while that are members. So that's why I don't automatically read all my members. I'd be on here all day. Okay. I'm not saying I got that many members, but it takes a while to read. So that's why I'm saying, if you're a member and you want a reading and you can't be here, that's okay. Let me know. I do all the members' readings that are not able to attend at the very end, so you guys can find me easily. If you're not able to find it, just leave a message under the comments and I'll write down your timestamp for you so that you can click onto it. All right, but it's easier to find her all at the end. I used to do them sporadic if I knew I had a timestamp you, but then you guys had a hard time finding them. But once your name's on the list, as long as you're here at some point during the live, all right, I will read for you. So if you're not here exactly when the live starts and you're like the first one I'm going to call, don't think you're not going to get a reading. Just let me know when you're able to come back in. And when you get here, I'll get you on the next set. Because I call out like 4 people at a time to see who's here, read those people, and then get the next 4. So if you pop in at any point, like once your name's on here, it's good. You're getting a reading that day. All right. So don't worry like, oh crap, I got to go run to the store and I still got a few people ahead of me, or whatever the case is. Some people are at work and you got to wait till they come home. Now, if it's getting really late, because I know some of you guys live out of the country, you just have to remind me. And if you're getting tired because, it's wee hours of the morning, you need to get to bed, let me know and I will read you. Okay. It's not fair for you to miss out because you live in a way different time zone than we do. Okay. So I do try to work with people. All right. You just got to let me know. All righty. So that's why it's not always exact. The list is not quite exactly the way it's written down in that order. Your name can come up quick or it could take a little bit longer. Okay. But you will get a reading at some point till I end it. All right, Earth Angel. I got you down, honey. And that's another thing. I asked you to put a 1 in the comments. And the reason why I asked you to put a 1 in the comments is because, excuse me. I'm going to have to go get some water. The reason why I asked you to put a 1 in the comments, hey, Peaches, is because you guys sometimes chit chat amongst each other. Okay. And if you put a 1 there, that it sticks out. Or if I don't acknowledge you, definitely say it again. Because it's impossible. I don't see everything, or one of my mods will tell me. I guess basically all our mods now, but I do have my super mods. They'll keep me on track.
So you got to add Earth Angel and Peaches.
Yeah, I got Earth Angel already.
Lori's teasing us. She just made a batch of brownies, and she can eat them now.
Ooh, that sounds good. Hey, Peaches, honey, welcome in. All right. I don't even have a drink in here. All right. All right, before we get started, though. Oh, yeah, you're a mod, honey. Yeah. Listen, I don't take anybody away for no, everybody still has their wrenches. Everybody does. Basically, everybody comes in here now just gets a wrench. And I have a couple super mods. That's it. You know why I do that? So you can promote your own channel, right? If you know someone has a channel and you want to go check it out, you know what I'm saying, then you can. So everybody, I guess it's me kind of being lazy, but it's a good way for guys to promote your own self. Instead of saying, oh wait, don't you have a page? Will I drop them? Just drop it. Or if another person in here sees you have a channel, they can drop it for you. You know what I mean?
If it's a real channel.
Huh? If it's a real channel. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? Sometimes people are starting out and they want to try to get people to join before they actually put the content on there. Oh, Lori said, Mama, if you live by me, I would definitely get you a brownie. My mama likes special brownies.
No, she don't.
I'm teasing. Hey, Sassy Brenda, how you doing? I'm just worried, though, that a couple of people by mistake I unwrenched today trying to fix the Nightbot thing. That was a complete accident. And they're probably going to come in like, why am I unwrenched? But it was a complete accident. I think it was only 2 people. Maybe it was 3. I'm not sure. I was clicking to try to be able to write the name, but I didn't realize I was Xing people out. Whew. It is what it is.
Yeah, let's see.
Hey, Ann, how are you? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Everybody can have all the brownies done for me. You don't like brownies, Rhonda?
Why she brings them here?
I thought you liked the brownies.
What I had just.
I know she's not really a big fan of frosting, except she'll eat peanut butter frosting. And then when she makes extra, she brings me a bowl of peanut butter frosting. You think they're gross.
Oh, they're so awesome.
I'm like appalled. I'm shocked to hear that. Good, more for me. I love brownies. You know what I haven't had in a long time? Brownies with walnuts. Oh, it's so good. Or brownies with walnuts and a little bit of frosting on top. Oh, Sassy Brenda, honey, did you want to read today, sweetheart? I'm going to go run and go grab a drink real quick. I'm going to go grab a drink real quick. Make sure you guys put it on all chat or live chat, whatever it says on your phone, so you don't miss any people coming in, because then YouTube just picks what you see. Yeah, so make sure you put that on there so you can see all the messages. And I'm going to go grab. All right, Sassy Brenda. I hope you're doing well, honey. Last time I talked to you, you were really going through a rough time. All right, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go grab a water. Yeah. Maybe Mama can talk to y'all, but it should be real quick.
I only have one thing to say today. Forget her. We'll do it all by ourselves. No, and you just came in, and if you want a reading, put a 1 in the chat. That way we pick up on it. It tells us you want a reading, and we'll put you down on the list. The list is starting to grow, so remember, you can always leave as long as you're back. When you come back, we'll do your reading, because there's going to be a bunch of people before some of you. There's a lot of readings here so far. But anywho, how's everybody doing? I didn't even look at the chat. They make me think about undercooked Coke. Foxy. They're not gross. Sassy, you are on the list. Okay. Nothing's moving too fast here. Well, that's good then. Iris has got plenty to start with. She's got Dino, Sherry, Lori, Brenda, Sunshine, Andrea, Mitch, Lalima, Black Widow, U.S. Baines, as known as Rajvinder, Angie Fox, something angel. Oh, Earth Angels. Her writing sucks. Peaches and Sassy Brenda. I should have brought it. I had a picture of Iris when she's like 10. It was unique. I'm going to have to go get it so I can bring it and show it to you when she's not looking. She would get mad at me. Well, won't be first, won't be the last time. But anyways, I hope it's not raining like it is here again. Once again, we're getting all rained on. Uh-oh, she's here. I better leave before she hears what I said to you.
Hallelujah, it's raining. I did hear that, right?
Raining men.
Did I hear? That's not what I heard when I came in.
No.
Hello, guys. Hello. Hi, Aslyn. Welcome in. I'm trying to get an update from my husband. That's what took me an extra minute to grab a water.
Charlie girl.
Hey, Charlie girl. How you doing? I can't see at all. Y'all are blurry. Oh, now I can see again. Oh, yes. But a rich brownie with chocolate and fudge is what my mama's going to be making me. She don't know this yet. I already tried hinting yesterday. My mom makes the best dark chocolate cakes ever. All right. And her husband suggested her to make some for them and a friend of theirs with raspberry filling. What was it? Raspberry cream.
Raspberry filling in the middle.
So don't you think she should make one for her daughter too? Put a 3 in the chat if you think my mom should make me a deep chocolate cake that's absolutely amazing with some raspberry filling in it. Put a 3 in the chat. I said you should do it so I can taste test it and see if it's going to be okay.
Write down Aslan.
Hey, Aslan. I think I said hi, right?
Did
I?
Charlie Girl and CJ?
Yes, I did. That's right, because I had to put my glasses on so I could see. Oh, of course, my pen's not working.
Ann wants one too.
All right, Ann. See? All right, I got a couple people in here saying my mama should make me a cake. I don't think my mama's baked in a while.
I haven't. It's been a few years.
Yeah, it's been a while. See, I haven't had none of my mom's baking in a few years.
Well, Bob went on a diet, so I didn't make it.
Yeah. Roxy Fun said
she
chocolate
has-
cake, raspberry filling, and peanut butter frosting. It would be peanut butter and jelly cake. Yeah.
No, I'm not making that one.
Well, no, she's saying if you use peanut butter frosting instead
Yeah,
of chocolate
see that.
frosting, it would be a peanut butter and jelly cake.
Did you say cake?
Yeah. 3, but I think we all would like one. Yeah, right? See? No, I swear my mouth is just watering. I've been craving chocolate. It's what it is. All right. Let's get going. Is Dino, Sherry, Lori, or Brenda here? I know Amanda wants a timestamp, so I skipped over her name. So, Amanda, if you happen to be listening, let me know. I know Amanda's at work.
Oh, this one that wants to be timestamped?
Yeah. Yep. Oh, thank you, Lori, for cleaning space. Delia Boo Poo, honey, did you want a reading? Every time I see a pug, I think of Delia Boo Poo. Aw.
Is that good or bad?
Aw.
Delia Boo Poo or what? Or so?
Oh, Delia Boo Poo said, you know I do. So listen, the reason why I try to make sure I ask, well, sometimes I still assume. Somebody came in every single week, and every week they got a reading. So one week I saw them come in and say hi, and I wrote them down. And they said, they private messaged me and said, don't assume I want a reading. I was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Because sometimes people do come in here just to chit chat, you know. Not everybody wants a reading every time they come in. Sometimes I just want to say, hey, Panty, how you doing, honey? Oh, and Ann, shoot, Ann, I'm sorry, I forgot to write you down, love.
Did she want to read it?
Yeah, I think she did. Oh my,
We'll put it on you.
I assume she did. Well, let me go back.
Put a 3 in there.
Oh, you did. Ann, did you want a reading, honey? I thought she said it. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, gee.
Oh, hold on one second. Oh. My mom, Rob, had to grab my phone for a minute. I told you we have a problem with Apple. Somehow they're charging us weird stuff. So he wants to grab my phone while he's on the phone with Apple Pay. I came in to chit chat and show support only to attend the readings on Thursdays. Yeah. Rhonda don't want to know.
Don't want anybody to know your secrets.
The weather here is getting sketchy.
Oh, we're raining.
Oh, yeah, we're raining again. Then I heard something we might get snow, but then I looked at the weather. It says too warm for snow. So I have no idea.
No, Wednesday night it might be.
Wait, you guys told me this yesterday, right? It was April Fool's, y'all.
No, the weatherman said today that Wednesday in the higher elevations they will get some snow.
Rob said you guys were talking about yesterday about 8 inches.
Well, I hadn't watched the news yet, so until today.
Did you see the weather?
Face ID, please.
Oh, it said it didn't recognize it, probably because you quickly put it next to me.
Media and purchases. View account.
Oh, it recognized me. I got makeup on.
Okay.
I didn't think it would. Oh, down south, high winds, thunderstorms, and maybe a twister. Ooh, that's been like that a couple days around different states, I've noticed. You have a friend that got married on April Fool's Day? Oh, that's funny.
Well, then they don't have to go by.
I that's what I would say. If I ever got to argue with my husband, I'm like, we're not technically married anyways. It was a joke. I'm just teasing, but I would say something like that. All right. So Dino, Sherry, Lori, and Brenda. I don't think Brenda's here yet. The Sunshine's not here.
Earth Angel said they're getting 3 days of snow starting Wednesday.
Really?
Where does she live?
Do you live in New England? I live in Connecticut. All right, Dino's here. Dino, my favorite dinosaur. And how you doing, love? I caught my first husband cheating on April 1st. Oh my gosh.
Sherry said she was here too.
Huh?
Sherry had said she was here.
Sherry. Oh, Sherry. Okay, yes, she's the second one. Why was I looking down further? Okay,
Lori's
Sherry.
here, so we see.
I know Lori was just here. Good, Lori's here. We just need to get the fourth one. I know.
Andrea, maybe? No,
Yeah,
she's not
she
here.
signed up early, so and I know Mitch probably isn't here either, and Lalima's probably not here either.
Black Widow's still here?
Black Widow might be. That's what happens. A lot of them that sign up early come in later on in the live. So it's sometimes that's why I say sometimes it'll go really quick, and other times you got to wait a little bit because once they come back in, I'm gonna have to go back up to the top again a little at a time. Black Widow, are you in here, honey? She probably skipped out too because she was down pretty far.
Yeah.
That happens. That happens.
Earth Angel's here. The Black Widow, Raj Bender, Earth Angel. Did you book yours today?
Alrighty.
Oh.
All right, so we'll do Dino, my favorite dinosaur. So, oh, that's another thing I forgot to say. Besides, everybody's welcome. I don't care who you are in the YouTube streets. We're adults. We can be cordial for a little bit. Reminds me of that video I posted on women on live TV pleading for her husband to come home. That was hilarious. Oh, you'll have to post. Oh, maybe I've seen that. I don't remember.
I don't remember that one.
I don't know. You'll have to post it.
Oh my God. Yeah, because I've had her.
Oh, anyway, see Squirrel Brain. So I'm doing Dino first. So she comes here, she's loyal. She comes here basically every single week. Even if she can't be here, and she's usually number one. It's very rare that she's not number one. But because I do her every week, so unless she says she has a question, I'll probably just do a general. And my focus will be on the week, unless the universe has something else they need to tell her. That way, because this is what ends up happening, and I ended up realizing really quick a few years ago, was that if you get a reading constantly, all right, every week, there's nothing wrong with it, except if your focus isn't different, you're going to realize you're going to start getting the same reading until that problem's resolved. Okay. Or you change course, because we have control of our own destiny. If I say something that you don't like, change it. We have control of our own destiny, right? So, but if you notice that if you keep getting the same reading over and over again, for one, that issue hasn't been resolved in your life yet. It hasn't finished being played out. Or it really could be your guide saying, hello, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. You're not focusing on this. Okay. So that's the reason why if you come in here religiously all the time, I do a weekly reading from this Tuesday to next Tuesday. And that way you'll know what's going on for the week instead of what's going on in your life, because I'm going to start repeating the same thing every single week to you until something changes. Oh, okay. Thank you, Delia Wuku.
Saw that.
Yeah. All right, Dino. Oh, yeah. Warm in here. Oh, my fan's not on.
What?
The fan, Mama, can you turn on the fan. You know, once I go to
Oh,
start
that's
doing
what-
readings, and as soon as I start connecting, I get hot. I don't know what it is. I get hot.
You get hot. When
I
you
do.
talk. You get hot when you cook. You get hot.
No, I do get hot easy. But if I'm going to go connect with spirit, instantly heat. I don't know what it is. Well, everybody has their own way.
Well, it's because you're
Mine's
in
heat.
your body brain.
And I get extra thirsty too. I get really thirsty. All right.
And then everybody's energy. Yeah.
All right. You know my favorite dinosaur. Let me cleanse these cards. There, so you guys can see what I'm doing. Oh, look, I got my little mascot PJ made me. I absolutely love this. Oh, I might have to back this up a little bit because the fan's going wild on this candle.
Yeah, the candle needs to with it. I have it on all high. You want me to lower it down a little?
No, it feels good. I mean, we will if we have to, but it feels good. Oh, let me pick up my shirt.
Oh my.
I might not be able to see comments too well at the moment. I can try to go down and peek a little bit. Because my mom, yeah, my hubby has my phone at the moment.
Good. Go out and watch on Discord when you're busy.
So this is a reading for the week for Dino. And we started retrograde yesterday. All right. So if the readings seem a little wonky today, don't be surprised. I'm just giving you a heads up. And let me tell you something. Retrograde, this period, I'm going to let you guys know if anybody knows about retrograde, okay? You know, it's like things start to get a little wonky. And we're in a shadow period. And listen, last week, between my car, the brakes went in my car, and my husband's car, we ended up putting like his alternator battery and a belt and stuff, you know. Everything seems to happen during retrograde. So like pay attention to electronics and little dumb things start breaking apart. But and people complain because there's more arguments, more fighting, more tensions high. But let me tell you something good about retrograde. There is some good things about retrograde. Some people like it when retrograde comes. It's a great time for divination and getting answers. And this is a form of divination. And meditation is great too in that category, to be able to get those answers that you need. Maybe we don't like them, but it's what we need to reset ourselves again. Okay. So sometimes we end up finding out information that's hurtful and you're like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. I'm having all these bad things happen to me at retrograde, but you can't let go of the old and go to the new if you're holding on to the old baggage. So sometimes things have to come to light so you can push forward, if that makes sense. So it doesn't seem so nice now, but really it's to clear it out of the way so you can have better things to happen for you. Okay.
Charlie is the second person that said they loved your nail color.
Oh, thank you.
She wants to know if it's Cajun trim. You want to know why you got it?
I don't know what color it is. I have no, it's weirdly pink. It doesn't look that, it looks kind of more coralish pink on here, right?
A red.
It's a bright pink, not my type of color. Carol girl, I'll tell you in private why I got this color. I am not saying it on here.
Raj Bender wanted to know if it's his turn yet.
No, not your turn yet, honey.
But it won't be that far down, I don't think.
Yeah, you got a couple people in front of you. It's not too far away. All right. So there's something that you've been curious about and something you care about for a while. And it's, oh, okay. So listen, I know this says for the week, so maybe it's something that you're going to be working on this week, but it's something that's for the future. Okay. And what I'm saying is, I mean, yes, it's a lover's card, but this has nothing to do with love per se. This is a change that you've been thinking about, kind of passionate about working maybe with somebody, or maybe you need to go out there and get help from somebody for whatever it is in the future that you need, which is going to be good because it's going to be taking some action soon. All right. And it probably has to do with probably with like money or your home life, some kind of stability. Okay. And being able to make sure you reach out to people to try to get the correct help that you might need, okay, for your future. All right. And that's kind of what this saying. It's something you care about and something that you're going to be working on this week, and go for it. Okay. It's because it's something that's important that you need for your future. Hi, Anna Smith. How you doing? Oh, okay. So listen, the warning is that you're not really taking the action. Like, you know it, you think about it, you're just kind of going along. You're not really taking the action that you need to push forward. All right. It could be either you're being your own worst enemy, or I think it might be a little bit of both, or you might have somebody that's around you that's making you feel like that you're not good enough. Okay. So that's kind of bringing down that energy. But listen, yeah, come on. All right. So yeah, so basically what this is saying is, I was saying, yeah, come on, because a lot of part of this is you. You have things that's important to you that you want to work on. But if it only stays out of thought and not action, you're not going to get anywhere. And that's all it's ever going to be, just out of reach. Okay. So it's time to listen. It's retrograde. It's time to great time. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to say for this month. Use this. Don't try not to make any big decisions unless you need to. I mean, it's okay if you do. Just make sure everything is planned out, worked out, read over contracts, whatever the case may be. But use this time for basically the month of April. Really use this time as reflection and working within yourself. Okay. Get those answers you need with yourself. Use this month to help build up your self-confidence. All right. All right. Do you know my favorite dinosaur? Hey, Eloise. Oh, hi, Anna Smith. Welcome in, honey.
Alicia's wanted a reading. I wrote her down.
Alicia did? Okay. And how about Anna Smith? Anna Smith, would you like a reading today?
Said thank you.
You're welcome, love. If you want a reading, just put a 1 in the comments, honey. That way that it pops out for me. Well, you just told me, Anna. I'll put you on the list, honey. But next time, just try to remember, put a 1 in the comment. Only so it sticks out. All right, Anna, honey, you're on the list. And so is Alicia. It'll be a little while before I get to you, though, just so you know, honey. And thank you for coming back. Welcome in. Welcome in. Harmony, hey, girl. How you doing, love? I hope you're doing good, honey. And anybody that celebrated Easter this past Sunday, I hope you had a wonderful time. I did. All right, Sherry, honey, you're next. We spent a lot of time with the family, and we ate some good food, overate, then had strawberry shortcake. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you guys for a minute. It was my fault. We had a food fight and a water fight, okay? I'm a big kid. So I made these hockey pucks as biscuits. I was trying to make biscuits for strawberry shortcake. I wanted to double the recipe. I doubled up the flour part, but none of the other stuff. So they came out like hockey pucks. And when you touch them, they just crumbled. So I decided to start throwing them at people, and made a big mess. And then let me tell you how my grandchildren woke me up Sunday morning. My grandchildren live downstairs. I got the apartment downstairs. 8:30 in the morning. It was the exact same time my alarm went off when they came up. So it was perfect timing anyways. They got water guns. All right. The 2 little girls got water guns and army crawled into our room while we're sleeping to start pew, 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 water all over us when we're sleeping. So that's how we woke up. And of course we laughed, and then got up, and then they went back downstairs giggling. And then they brought him back up again, and then we had another water fight, and I soaked my husband while he was peeling potatoes. I had the water gun, soaked him, and he was so aggravated because I was wetting him while he was peeling potatoes. He just sat there peeling while I drenched him, and then all the kids joined in, and he just took it, and then we all, sprayed it to everybody else. It was so funny. It was funny. My gallbladder is giving me pain, and my doctor wants it out. So today I have to go in for a blood test to check my liver and something else. Oh, okay, honey. I had my gallbladder out before, sweetheart. I went camping the next day. I don't suggest that, though. Do I need to mute for a second? All right, hold on. Hold on, I'll mute. I was busy. All right, Sherry. All right, we kind of figured out what the problem was. It was my fault. Part of it, but there was still another problem too. My husband potentially might have gotten scammed on something, but I think it's all fixed now. Iris, I gave Mama my question to scroll and find it. Okay, thank you, honey. All right, yeah, so I'm doing Sherry and then Lori. Yeah, and then right after that, I don't think the other people came in yet. So we'll figure that out when we get to it. All right. Sherry, Sherry, did you have a question, honey, or did you just want a reading or a regular reading general?
I don't know how to respond to that.
Oh, see, every time I say Sherry, it thinks I said theory. Let me get the live back up on here.
Oh, Rob.
Yeah, Rob had the phone.
Anything could happen.
All righty. Sorry we got interrupted. Y'all, it's retrograde. See, little things are going to happen. There's little things that irk you. Most things are fixable. We're able to deal with it and move on. General, okay, honey. All right, no worries, sweetie. You hear the sirens? Can't help it. I hear them so often that I forget that other people can hear them. Wow, that ambulance was really hauling. You hear them so often, you can tell the difference between the sirens. Oh, Sherry, this is the first card for you. Oh, okay, Sherry. So things have been a little tough lately. All right. It's saying that either somebody did you wrong, or you felt like a decision that was made wasn't in the best interest or favor for you. Okay. I have a funny feeling that you felt like you were done wrong in some circumstance. Let me pull a couple more cards here for you. Yeah, so you're going to have to leave the situation not feeling happy and good about it at all. The change and transformation of it. Oh, okay. So listen, Sherry. So this is kind of letting you know ahead of time. Okay. It's kind of letting you know ahead of time. If it hasn't come to pass, it's really literally about you. It's like it's basically knocking on your door. Oh, thank you, Anna Smith. So just so you know that when this comes up, all right, temporarily you're gonna feel like a piece of yourself is missing. All right. It's going to be very hard on your soul and very hard on your heart, and you're going to have trouble finding that balance. Okay. You're going to feel like everything that the progress that you worked for was for no reason. All right. Let me tell you. So if this is coming up in the reading, all right. I don't know if there's anything that you can change about it ahead of time, but at least it's your guides are letting you know that when this happens, and if it's just happened, to let you know to be able to start working and be able to prepare emotionally for it. Okay. Let me see if I can pull another card. Yes, me too, Lori. Me too. Was it the last retrograde? They're absolutely horrible. Oof. All right, Sherry. Let me see. Oh, yeah. And remember what I said too when it comes to retrograde is that it seems like that everything's heightened. So if you're a little bit upset anyways, or if you've been wondering about something, I'm telling you that retrograde is really going to pack it a punch. You're going to be kind of blunt or give the worst case scenario. All right. So just remember that if it's a situation like this, it might feel like this. All right. Just so you know. So once again, it's just reconfirming that you feel like that everything that you work towards and you felt like that you have established and you've worked hard on to make stable feels like it's not there. Okay. I'm sorry about that, honey. Come back, Sherry. Come back on Thursday so we can have your spirit guides give you a message. Sometimes they can just kind of let you know how you're doing, what's going on, and maybe throw you some support that way. Tarot cards are a little more blunt.
On the top, Lori's question on the very top.
All right, Lori said, what did I manifest to me? They said I did last week, and what's new for me? Oh, I don't remember, honey. You got to clarify that for me, sweetheart. I don't really remember my readings. So if you clarify it for me a little bit, I might be able to get you explain it more, and then we can read off of that. You're welcome, Sherry, honey. I'm sending you loves, hugs, and strength, sweetheart, to get you through whatever you're going through, hon. I'm just going to give Lori a minute to write back. Just so to make sure I understand.
It was a good thing
Yeah.
that she's been manifest.
No, that's good. And manifestations they're not easy. There's a lot of work. You got to put a lot of work into it. They said something I wanted has now been manifested to me. Time for me to celebrate. I tried to find out what it was, but no luck. Okay. Was it in a spiritual way? Was it in a spiritual way? Also, what's up? Anything new? Okay. Let me see. I think the manifestation was you working towards a direction that you wanted to go, if I remember correctly. I would probably have to go back and listen to what I said. Honestly, I don't really remember. I do vaguely remember saying something that you're on the right track. You've already gotten what you needed, and you probably need to recognize it. Something along those lines. But honestly, I don't remember. Let me see what the cards say. You got the whole world in your hands. You got the whole wide world. Oh, this has nothing to do with manifestation. This is letting you know something that's coming up. All right. We'll get to that in a second. Please answer the manifestation question, and then we'll read these. All right. This is still going with this. All right. Hold on. All right. Let me read this first because this, the universe is trying to tell me to get through this first. So, Lori, I don't know what's going on or what's happening. There's somebody in your life. You also, it's almost the same reading as Sherry's. Hold on, let me pull a card to make sure this still ain't part of Sherry's because there was an unresolved issue. I don't think so, though. But it's almost kind of similar. No, this is yours. Okay, so Lori, so there's somebody that you've been around that isn't very nice to you. At least they might have a position of power, and you feel like somehow they're doing wrong, and you're debating if you should walk away. All right, if you're wondering if it's even worth the fight, because spiritually you want to be around and work things out, but if they're making you not feel like the best version of yourself, or maybe even a little narcissistic, it's not fair to you. Okay, so you got to know your worth. Sometimes making those changes you need are hard and difficult, but you need that to be able to grow and prosper. Negative energy weighs us down, and it doesn't let us progress spiritually, if that makes sense. There's somebody somewhere, there's a situation going on that's not healthy on your heart. All right. And you got to realize or think about if it's worth the fight. Is it worth just dealing with? You didn't say anything about spiritual in my last reading. Oh, okay. See, I don't know. All right. If this hasn't happened, this is about to happen. Let me pull a couple more cards for more of understanding. All right, let me see if it could be clergy. Hold on. Somebody at the church, or is it clergy? It's somebody in a spiritual aspect, okay? Because of the couple cards I pulled out. I don't think you can see them. There's somebody in a at least spiritually affecting you if they're not a spiritual person, who is an authority figure. They're like a step above you, that makes you feel like that you're not worthy enough sometimes. Okay. But I don't really, and so sometimes you wonder if you should walk away. That doesn't mean that they're correct. It could be something that they're going through, or sometimes two people are good people and they just don't match up. But let me see if I can see it. Somebody for your church or clergy. Oh, this has been an imbalance that's been going on for a while. And considering I said I was thinking about church, it very well could be. All right, let me pull one more card here. Yeah. Yeah, you're kind of stuck and stagnant on what to do. You don't know how to move forward with it. Okay, so let me do more. All right, you're wondering that if you're going to be, you don't feel like that, you feel like you have a lot to offer, but you don't feel like you're the growth of the church. Okay, and now you have to recognize, is that how you feel, or is it just how one person makes you feel? Okay, because if it's that one person, you can try to sidetrack that around them. Okay, so if it's just pinpointed at you, it might be just that two things don't mesh. Or is it a history or habit with other people also? Then you know it's not directed towards you and it really has nothing to do with you. This does indicate that it's somebody that feels like they need to be in control because they're not in control. Okay, and it definitely does have something to do with the church. Oh, okay. Yeah, they don't like feeling like they're not in control or in power. Part of it could be an ego thing. So my suggestion, I mean, my thinking is it probably is somebody at church. I can pull a couple more cards and see. Is it church related? Yeah, breaking that foundation. Is it Terry C? Is it Terry C? It's definitely, is Terry. All right. It is a masculine energy, but masculine energy that doesn't mean that they're feminine. It means that somebody that feels like they have to be in control and power. At least that's how these cards are pulling up. Is it Terry C?
Just the language.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's no connection between you guys at all. I would think so. And I don't think it's a group of people. Let me double check. Yeah, it's not a group of people. It's just that one person. Hi, Crystal. Hey, Iris. I wanted to know about my oldest son. He's currently sitting in jail. I believe he's being set up by friends and his life is on the line. Oh, he's only 19 years old. Oh my gosh, sweetheart. That's young. That's just a baby. Crystal, I can put you on the list, sweetheart. I screenshotted the question just so I remember to go back and look at it. All right, Crystal, I'm going to rate you down, sweetheart, but it's going to be a little bit, okay? All right, next is she has masculine energy, but she is a woman. Okay, so that makes sense. It's narcissism. Don't take it to heart. It has nothing to do with you. Some people just don't energetically connect, and that's okay. Not everybody's going to get along. You're welcome, Crystal. All right, next is Black Widow in here? And Raj Binder.
Writing a question for that.
Oh, really? Earth Angel. Earth Angel. You're next on the list, too. Let me know if you're in there, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mama. I know there's a delay, so it takes people a minute. And I know people always like in and out, in and out.
Yes.
Oh, Earth Angel's here. Okay, honey. Since you were the first one to answer, I'll do you next. All right, honey.
She's the only one.
Yeah, please, guys, send hugs to Lori. Loves and hugs to Lori. She needs lots of them. We all do right now. All right. Yeah, I know. That happens sometimes. Everybody leaves that for a minute and then they all come back. Thank you guys for sending love. You guys are awesome. Same with me. Lori says, I love giving and getting hugs. I'm the same way. I love giving hugs. And then I had to realize and learn that some people don't like hugs, which at first I didn't understand it, but I do understand it now. So I don't automatically always try to run up to hug somebody because I'm a hugger and I have to realize people like their space. Some people don't want energy near them like that, you know? Oh,
Depends on who's doing the hugging, don't it?
who was that? Who am I reading right now?
You're getting ready to read, or Black Widow, sorry.
No, not Black Widow. It was Earth Angel.
No, Black Widow. I thought.
No, Black Widow isn't. She didn't answer.
Oh, okay.
Look, I forgot. I still haven't put that carpet down, so you keep seeing me being antsy because my floor's unlevel and I keep rolling backwards. The reason why I said it is because I was thinking about Crystal when the Justice card came out. I'm only going to acknowledge this Earth Angel and put it back. I really think it has to do with Crystal. Okay, Black Widow. Well, I'm reading Earth Angel right at the moment, sweetheart, so I'll do you next. Okay, honey? Oh, what the hell is going on? I'm just going to blame it, chalk it up to the retrograde.
Yeah, it's gotta be the retrograde. Can't be you. You had a rough day, Iris. Because I wasn't here all day.
Yeah. Oh, see, you guys are so awesome. Just cleansing the cards a little bit. See, these cards want. All right, twice this card fell out.
Then it's gonna be out.
Yeah. They are flying Earth Angel, and it's because I don't know, for some reason, all of a sudden I felt an energy shift. I don't know it. I can't explain it. All of a sudden, poof, it was a shocking energy shift. And then the cards started flying. That's why I was like, I'm just gonna chalk it up to retrograde and go with the flow and see what happens.
Probably her that gave you that.
I actually have a great bunch of chatterers in here, and I like how everyone gives each other love and prayers and support. Oh, thank you, Lori. All right, so Earth Angel. So you have been going through some struggles also. And when I say retrograde is really the time where it's going to start, a lot of things are going to start coming to head. So it might temporarily feel bad, but it's really to put ending to things to be able to move on, even if it's hard and difficult at the time. So it's been feeling like you need to stand up for yourself, and you're not really sure how because you feel torn. You feel torn, not sure. You're not really sure all the time how much more strength you have, and you're not sure what decisions to make. All right, let me see what's lying beneath you. Oh, all right. So things have been all right. Some of these cards are still flopping around for you. I think it might be some of your energy is scattered. Listen, you got to think of it this way, Earth Angel, because you said, I hope it's a good shift. Just because, so even if it is in the long run a good shift, But to be able to get to that good shift, sometimes you have to go through some bumpy, muddy road, right? So it might be hard and difficult right now. But on the other side, things will be a lot brighter on the other side. Okay. But during retrograde is a time where we need to realize or release things that have been holding us back. So then we could have that great, beautiful change. All right. This has been something that has been worrying on your mind a lot. Okay. Let me see. Say taken action. Have you taken action? Well, you need to take action. Oh, it has to do with family. All right. Yeah, it has to do with family. Let me shuffle these cards a little bit. So who is it in your family that you're having some issues with? It doesn't really say who it is. All right. Let me clarify this. Sometimes family could be extended family, it could be immediate family, or it could be a work family, okay, or a family friend group. Okay. I sometimes have to clarify that because family can mean many different things to many people. Like I will say here, like this is our little community here. This is our little family. All right. And sometimes people say, oh, I got my little work family, or I got my little church family, and I have my immediate family. There's different kinds of group families that it could pertain to.
She said, oh my God, that is so
Yeah.
true. Before you came up with this.
Oh, okay. So listen, I'm going to push these cards off to the side. So in other words, it's only telling me already, clarifying what's going on. Girl, you need to ground yourself, because as soon as I try to start shuffling for you, that energy shift was you. All right. It's funny you said family. My cousin has married my ex and is now returning my, oh my good Lord. Okay. All righty.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. 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 That's awkward. That's awkward. All right. And look, the Lovers card that came out. Oh, all right. So listen, I got a couple things here to tell you. For one, don't be worried or jealous or think or feel any type of way. Okay. This is a little bit of scoop, a little bit of gossip. Okay. They're not a very good person. All right. And the reason why I say that is like in some form, you're like, oh, you know, even if you know that they weren't a good person. I mean, X is an X for a reason. Okay. Maybe it was the age, maybe it was the timing, or maybe it's because they weren't very fitting. Okay. And to have a family member go off and marry them, that feels a little awkward, and you definitely can feel some type of way. All right. Or feeling like, you're going to be judged, or maybe you're going to be judging them, like side-eyeing them, which is, that's a normal human reaction, right? They might portray themselves to be emotionally connected and put together, but let me tell you, they are not. They are not. So there's going to be some turbulence. So just watch out, or sit back and watch it all play out. I've been having a hard time. Yeah. Let me tell you that.
She said she is not a good person.
Oh, okay. All right. So that explains it. It's going to backfire in her face. And the reason why I say it's going to be a little gossip, because you're going to be able to sit back and be like, all right, you thought it was so great. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to happen. All right. So it might be triggering and stressful for you and quite very awkward, but just know, let me see.
She's going to win in the end.
Yeah. Just know. Yeah. Just know in the end, you'll be like, I was on top of this. I look like a good one at the end. Yeah. All right, sweetheart. I hope that helps out a little bit. Sorry you're going through that. Just know you're going to be like, Oh, Lori, thank you for cleaning space, honey. All right. Black Widow, your turn, honey.
General Department.
Did you have a question, Black Widow, hon? Oh, of course, Earth Angel. I'm telling you, you're upset about it now, but down the road, you're going to be laughing, be like, give it some time.
When it happens, it better be. She said general is fine.
Okay, sweetheart. And if they stay together long, and if on the outside they look like everything is good, perfect, and happy, I promise you, behind closed doors, it is not.
Aslan's here got cut up.
Ooh, you got caught up cooking shepherd's pie. Yum, yum.
She said they deserve it.
Yep.
Here we go, Black Widow.
Oh, my cards aren't shuffling very well. Okay, they're not. Hold on. Let me cleanse these cards. I gotta cleanse them good. All right, Black Widow. All these two cards came out together, so I'll read them together. Oh, okay. So there's something. How can I put it this way? Let me pull another card just for clarity so I can get it. Oh, and these two cards came out together. So I don't know if something that you fought to work hard to be able to accomplish or do was worth it. Okay. Either you ended up somehow, it must have already happened or just happening and is getting ready to wrap up. Okay. Because I naturally put them off to the side over here. So, which is actually pretty good news. But there's something that you thought, I got this, I'm going to be able to do this. This is going to be, this is going to be helpful. This is going to be beneficial. And you're starting to put the work into it. And then you're kind of stuck going, well, I don't think that worked out now. Now what I'm going to do? Now I feel stagnant and stuck. All right. So let's see what's going to happen next.
U.S. Baines is back. Let me see. Bartender.
Okay, sweetheart.
No.
She's like, yep. Oh, so you got to show that strength. Listen, when things bother you and get you down, you don't show it. You do not show it. And if you do show it, it's with a sharp tongue, like, hell no, I'm not agreeing to this. This is bull crap. Whatever the case is, which is a good quality to have. Just be careful of your tongue sometimes so it doesn't get into trouble. But it is also a good quality to have too, because that means you're going to bounce back up and make sure you get right back in order. Okay. Oh yeah, see, just what I said. There's little battles going on here and there, but you're standing up for what you need to do. All right. So let's see what the outcome's going to be. So somebody didn't bring something to the table, a masculine energy. So I don't know if it's your spouse or a business partner or a family member. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not a spouse, but I'm not too sure. Somebody along the way didn't own up to their end of the bargain. Okay. And you're kind of ticked off about it, and it's not fair to you, but it's definitely a masculine energy. But somebody that you thought that would have helped out or should have helped out wasn't there. So that's kind of what's upset you a little bit. Yeah, don't let it lose your strength. No, listen. Don't let it let you lose your strength, lose that fight and power that you have inside of you. And if this is coming out right now, it's kind of letting me know it's temporarily set you back some type of way and you're feeling some type of way about it. But remember that strength that you have inside of you, because you've overcome other things before. You've overcome worse things than this in life. You'll be able to overcome this. Just right now, it's going to feel heightened and upsetting. Almost feel like rage and anger because this was wrong and you felt like that you're done wrong and it's not fair. All right. So don't give up who you are. These feelings are only temporary. Work very hard. Don't take the action too quick either right now. All right. We're in retrograde. All right. So make sure you have everything in order before you make any rash decisions. All right. Use this time to kind of decompress that anger a little bit and to be able to change that energy into something that is useful that you can utilize. Okay. Change the anger into energy, and the type of energy that's active. Okay. Which you can do. You can build that strength from that, change that, shift it, and put it in where it needs to be. All right, Black Widow, honey. That's making a weird noise. Every time I get a notification from my camera, it's going like a sound.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Better than a loud
I wonder
fan.
if it's like vibrating or something on the back of it, so it's making a weird noise. You're welcome, honey. Oh no, maybe they're not back in. I see. Hold on. I thought I saw Andrea come in here, but I didn't. All right, USA Baines, are you in here? Rajvinder, your turn. Did you have a question, dear? How's your children feeling? Are they starting to feel better? I think the last time you were on here, your children were sick.
Yeah, they were all sick. You're right.
Yeah. Oh, I love shepherd's pie. Everybody makes it different too. How do you guys make your shepherd's pie?
I said yes.
Okay. Did you have a question? A lot better, thank you. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, hon. Then we'll see what the cards got to say tonight. I'm going to kiss some to make sure we get good, accurate answers. Oh, this card fell out for you, dear. Judgment. Oh, you're waiting for some news. You've been waiting for this news. All right. You worry that when you get this news. Okay, so you're worried that when you get this news, you're worried that everything you work towards was for nothing. All right. All the effort and energy put into it was nothing. All right. And if it was even worth the fight. So let's see what the future is going to bring. Okay. After you get that news. All right. So right now you're kind of feeling like, okay. So right now you're kind of feeling like you don't have the strength inside of you. You're not sure what to do. All right. Basically what I would say is at this time, even though you feel torn and not sure what to do, try to fix yourself within and try to be able to reconnect with yourself and try to be able to heal your own inner self. So then that way you can work on the bigger picture for the future. And that looks like working on something new with the home life, with your home life and working with your spouse. Okay. So right now it could both be clashing at times, not even meaning it to. Okay. But the only thing you could do is just try to work on your side, which I think you already have. But don't do it to a point where it makes you feel less than, or if you're doing it for no reason. Okay. And that's kind of what this is indicating. You got to give things still a little more time to cool down, calm down, simmer down. And once you're able to relax a little bit, you'll be able to see things a little bit differently. And that's kind of what this is saying. You just got to give it a little bit more time. All right, Rajvinder, sweetheart. All right. Peaches, are you in here? I'm looking forward to seeing your live on past life regression. Oh yeah, it's tomorrow. Yep. I already posted it. Oh, I know, Rajvinder, honey. Oh, and the card that I just flipped over to help hoping that I just looked at was you trying to hold on to something near and dear to you that's very important and meaningful to you. You're still holding on. This has to do with I'm guessing anyway, some of it has to do with your partnership, right? So next week when you come in here, I'll do another, because I think it's been a few weeks. I'll do another breakdown one of with you and your spouse and kind of see how things are going now and see what direction or see what it is that you can maybe focus on. Should you let go? Don't make any decisions right now. Do not make no harsh decisions right now. All right. Now, retrograde is a great time to start working on yourself and do some inner reflection to be able to get those answers you need. All right. So you might find out this answer by the end of this retrograde, but you also might be getting on each other's nerves for no reason. So it might be a little more worse. So it might be, that's why just don't make any harsh, rash decisions at this period or at this time. Wait and see how things play out. Try to take things slow. Really do some inner work within yourself to be able to heal yourself no matter what direction that you can go to. Exactly, you're tired. Exactly, that's why it's time and you feel torn and you don't know what to do. That's why it's very, very important that you work on your soul self. All right. You can't control everything that's going to happen. And the only thing you can't control is how you feel or deal with situations. All right. So really, really take this time to work on yourself, especially during this retrograde. All right. Some things might come to light. All right. All truth needs to come to light before you can come to conclusion how you're going to handle the situation. All right. So it might benefit you and well, either way, it might benefit you and you just might not see it or realize it or recognize it at the time. All right. So just give things time. use this opportunity to really start looking within inside of you and see what it is that your soul and your heart needs to do, and start healing yourself, because you're your own number one priority. At the end of the day, you're going to be the one taking care of you, right? Especially since you have children, right? If you're not feeling the best that you possibly can be, your children can feel it. They can feel it. So you can still wake up every morning, make them breakfast, give them their baths, get them dressed, take care of them, do everything you need to do, and take them to the park, give them the best life. That doesn't mean that they're not going to feel the stress. They can still feel that energy and that vibration. All right, sweetheart. All right, who is next? No, Peaches didn't answer. I'm not surprised. Peaches is like me. She's the type, she's in and out, in and out. Yeah. Who's in here that's still waiting for a reading at this moment? It'll just be easier. Yeah, I know. I just got a spam phone call. Yeah. So if you're in here waiting for a reading, just let me know now. Everybody's being quiet.
Alicia's here.
Oh, good. Alicia's here.
Ann's here.
Anne's here. Anna's here. All right. Let me see what order people are in.
At least they're all in a row.
Oh, they are. All right. I'll do Anne first, then Alicia, and then I'll do Anna. There you go. That's how we'll do it. We're going to do Anne, Alicia, and then Anne Smith. That's funny. Y'all begin with A. Oh, excuse me. All right, good. On March 30th, I had to drink my water. On March 30th, I used some sage and did a house clearing and said some intentions while I did that, since I knew retrograde was coming. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Hold on, let me tell you something. I was coughing, which made my eyes water, and now my eyes are burning.
He's here.
Oh, good. Hold on. I can't see. My eyes are burning now.
Oh. Crystal's here.
Okay, good. Stacy. Yeah, she was up above.
So she's going next.
She's going she's number 4. And then
Crystal.
Crystal. Okay, so I'm going to do Anne, Alicia, Anne Smith. All right. Anne, Alicia, Anne Smith, Sassy Brenda, and then Crystal Adams. All right. So you know what order you guys are in now. So I'm getting ready to do Anne. All right. Oh, this is what I wanted to say when my eyes started burning. So it's good that you start preparing for retrograde. But, and I say this often. My eyes act a little wonky. It's because they're still burning a little bit. But anyways, so just so you guys know, because the retrograde is here, and I'm glad that you took some steps and burnt some sage and to set out some intentions. Now, sage is good for doing exactly what you said that you did. But that, if it's to do a house cleansing, all right, to be able to fully cleanse your house, that only puts a band-aid on that situation. Then sage is not going to work for that. Okay. To cleanse your house from top to bottom, to get rid of all the negativity, that is a whole different kind of cleansing. And people kind of get confused thinking, oh, I'll just burn some sage and get some good vibes, in the air, and that'll be good. All right. That sets the atmosphere, but that's not really it's not really doing the deep down cleansing that you need. That's something different. Okay. And we're in retrograde. It's technically spring now. Right now is the perfect time to do a full house cleanse. And that is from top to bottom, in your cabinets, in your closets, where all negativity can hide. And that is a cleansing. Cleansing means literally cleaning. Wash down the walls if you need to. Wash in the corners where all the negativity is going to hide. Start from the top, work your way down. Start from the back and work your way out with the windows open. And laugh all you want, but you can definitely use a broom and you visualize and make a little mantra and sweep it all out the door. All right. The reason why you leave a window open is because you got to give the energy a place to go because you're getting rid of it. So you want to give the energy a place to go. Mother Earth will grab onto it and then she will cleanse it and dispose it and take it to where it needs to be. No, you did. You're on the right track. You're on the right track. And I'm sure it made you feel better. And I'm sure things are going to get better along the way. I'm talking about a good old-fashioned house cleaning. And a lot of people do it a couple times a year. If you ever noticed, when spring happens, all of a sudden, when it starts warming up, we naturally want to open up our windows, right? We naturally feel like things are new and vibrant, and we want to start cleaning out things. It's called spring cleaning for a reason. It's literally getting your body ready. All right. So it's a perfect time. We're going to have energy is going to be boosted a little bit more. So just start doing that. And if you want to wash your walls, you can use lavender water and lemon juice, or a little bit of vinegar and water, and you can cleanse your walls. All right. You did have some windows off. Good. Push it out. But if you notice within a week or two, it starts feeling a little heavier, yucky again, either need to do a deep down cleansing or you need to burn some sage again. All right. My door keeps opening and closing. Okay. All right, Ann, honey. Ann, did you have a question, dear? Or did you want a general reading? That's fun. I got two Anns in here. Well, Ann and then Anna. I got Ann, Alicia, and Anna. That's right, Rhonda. Push it. Push it real good. Ooh, let me shuffle these cards up a little bit more. All right, don't shoot the messenger when I tell you this. All right. So recently, there is probably something that happened in your life that obviously broke you down, all right, and broke your spirit down a little bit, and it's emotionally upsetting to you, all right, and you got to learn from that lesson, and how to fix it, take that control back and change it again, all right. So it's something that you probably should have learned your lesson from. I don't know if I would necessarily say no better, but it's something that probably could have been handled a tad bit differently. Not that it would have changed the outcome. But it definitely would have helped you ease the stress that you're under right now, because it kind of feels like what you've been working towards quite hasn't worked out, and you're really worried that feel like you're on the verge of losing what it is that you really wanted. Okay. That doesn't mean that's going to happen now. All right. I just want you to know that does not mean that's what's going to happen. All right. Let me pull some more cards for you.
You're real good for it. I missed something.
Yeah. Push out the negativity.
Oh, okay. Rhonda, leave it to you. It's okay. What?
That's Milani's. Yeah. Yeah, you can have a little bit if you bring me in a little bit. That's Joby's favorite is chocolate milk.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I figured he'd be one.
Yeah. No, I'm still doing Ann right now. All right, let me get back and focus again. All right, Ann. What can be its potential? Oh, still working on the grinds. Don't let it give up. All right, because you want to listen to those burdens, and some things are worth the fight. So you haven't lost all hope. Everything's not completely gone. There's still an answer there somewhere, and that you haven't seen yet. Okay, so still keep continuing working. Still keep working hard. Even if you have to temporarily take a step back and regroup, rethink, and maybe change and shift how things are going to be done, that doesn't mean it's time to give up. All right. You sometimes you got to release the old heavy burden that's not worth for yours to carry anymore. Right. So even at the time, it might seem horrible, like, oh, crap, when am I gonna? Oh, thank you, Mama. And Joby. So even if at the time it feels like, oh my God, I just lost a big piece of that, but it's because there's something else there that you're not seeing. Right? There's something there that they're still able to work on, even if it is in a different direction that you haven't thought of. All right. You're welcome, Ann. All right. Let me take a sip of this.
It doesn't resonate. Thank you so much.
All right, next is Alicia. Alicia, honey, do you have any questions? If any of you guys, I just said that's coming up soon, you guys can put your questions in the chat now if you have any. Crystal, I remember yours.
Crystals is written on the back of my sheet.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Waterstone.
Oh, yes, I remember. Yep. Alicia, do you have a question, honey? Oh, really, Earth Angel? A general? Okay, honey. Thank you, Lori, for cleaning space. You too, Alicia.
She did it extra special for her.
Yeah. She's burning the incense. She is sweeping around. She's making sure everything is clear. All right, let me cleanse these cards a little bit. And thank you for everybody is still here, patiently waiting for your reading. I know sometimes I get off little tangents and sometimes talk and stuff.
And it says general.
Yeah. Oh, wait, Anna had a question.
And it said general.
She's the one that had a question, right?
No, that was.
Oh, that was Crystal. That's right. Sorry about that, Anna. All right. Let me pull some more cards with this, Alicia, because I'm not too sure what this is indicating. So there's something that you care about that it looks like you're emotionally not understanding. All right. And I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. So I want to pull a couple more cards and see what this means. The reason why I say you're emotionally not understanding because it's hard and it's heartbreaking, but somehow you're not understanding the bigger picture of the situation. Oh, okay. Does this have to do with your home and hoping that it gets saved? Because it does look like lack of what it is that you've been working towards isn't quite going the way you're hoping that it would go, and you're kind of hoping for a miracle to fix it, whether it's your home or money. A big part of it has to do with money. Oh yeah, and you're heartbroken that you're afraid you're going to lose everything. Okay, all right. So you're starting to come to the realization and the conclusion, which is hard, and this is what you don't really want to face, that things are going to change. I'm trying to fix my shirt. That things are going to change. All right. So right now, temporarily, it's hurtful, it's heartbreaking, it's extra added stress, extra added worry. It's going to make you take time to really sit back and reflect. But no, because it's a lot of change. Okay. That feels like it's probably not fair to you. Yep, money and home. But don't get, right now is not the time to give up. Okay, honey? Right now is not the time to give up. Right? Because it's, even if what you're hoping that would happen doesn't happen, you don't see it now, somehow, some way, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. It might be a long road to get there to finally see it. So change is going to happen. It's going to be hard and difficult. But just know that things will end up working out in the end, as long as you make sure you advocate for yourself and do what it is that you need to do. But if you want the transition to go slowly, slowly or more smoothly, is really how much energy and work you actually put into it. All right. In other words, have a plan set up ahead of time before anything backfires, if that makes sense. Make sure you have a plan B and maybe even a plan C. Advocate for yourself and start looking through different options ahead of time. All right, sweetheart. Iris, thank you for a reading for us today. I love all the other info you give us, like info on retrograde and other stuff. I'll always learn so much from you. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Oh, Sassy wants a general too. Okay, sweetheart. Next is Anna Smith. Anna would like a general also. You're welcome, Alicia. I'm sending you loves and hugs, honey. I hope you're doing okay, sweetie. Oh, I know, honey. I know, honey. All right, Anna, honey. Good. I'm glad you're here, love. Oh, look at y'all got a lot of things coming up. Also, Anna recently had something. I'm telling you, this retrograde is really throwing things in a loop for a lot of people, or making you. All right, I shouldn't say throwing you a loop for a lot of people. What I should be saying, and I should correct myself, is it's making you acknowledge some of the problems that are acknowledge and face some of the problems that's already going on in your life that maybe you're trying to hope that it'll fix itself. All right. So it's going to bring things to light during a retrograde to know what you could work on. All right. So this is indicating something that's important to you in your life. And a lot of times it has to do with the feeling, that love connection, and feeling like it was broken, something that happened. It didn't go quite the way you wanted it to do. It was some kind of loss. I felt like the loss. Some kind of shift in the family. All right, so. Oh, okay. So for a while you thought things were going good. All right. Things were going to work out. Things were going to be okay. I don't know the situation, but sometimes people will say this is a knight in shining armor card, or a victory card. So you thought everything was going to work out okay. You thought things were going to it was saved and it was going to work out. It was going to be fixed and it was going to be okay. But come to find out, it didn't quite go the way that you hoped it would. It was yeah. Let me pull a couple more cards here. Oh, okay. Oh, this could actually be. So listen, Anna Smith. So either you feel like you had a great loss, and I would not be surprised if you didn't lose somebody that you cared about that's still affecting you right now. So whether it's still fairly recent. When I say fairly recent, to me, a year or two of losing somebody you care about still seems like yesterday. Okay. Anybody who's had a great loss in their life, you know that feeling. A year literally feels like a drop of water, like literally it just happened. All right. So it's some kind of loss that you have had that has been problematic, and be able to move on for that has been quite difficult. And it hasn't just affected you, it's affected many people that surround you. Fucking men.
She said.
That'll do it. Let me tell you something. When I say, all right, even though it's different, it is a different feeling. It is different. If you lose, your cat of 24 years, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah,
24.
that will rip your soul out. That will totally, completely will rip your soul out. So listen, for one, if you were to lose a man that you care about, okay, I don't really think it has to do with a man, though. To be honest with you, I don't. I could be wrong, but I don't really think it does. But I'm just putting this out there. If you were with somebody a very long time and they felt like a part of your heart and soul, and then things didn't work out and they left, that is a form of loss. That's still a form of loss, and it still hurts horribly, and it still is a time, a period of healing, right? I don't really think it's a effing man. I do think it's probably more of a kitty, but whatever it is, it was some kind of loss that had happened that was absolutely a way that you kind of had a hard time getting over it. Maybe it's because if you would have kept that long, all right, your fur baby, and that is, unless somebody has had pets and understand like that, really broken promises for men. Oh yeah, that'll do it too. Okay, maybe it's about two different situations. Actually, hold on. I'll pull cards out for the broken situation. Because there's something that's going on that's more in play that made you feel broken. Like you feel broken. You feel like you're kind of done wrong and you're hoping for a change, a new beginning. And that feels like it was an empty promise. So let me pull some cards. All right. For the man thing. And the lost thing probably is your fur baby, which added on to it, right? Like how much more stuff can be added onto someone's plate. All right. Card fell. So we know this one's important. Or the universe just wants me to bend over. I'll look at depression. Okay. Yep. So some people call this it's a depression card. Okay. It could signify a feeling of great loss. Look at you looking over you and you see what you lost. Sometimes they call this the crying over spilt milk card. So you've seen what you lost, okay, and you're depressed. There's still things in your life that's going to help you heal and feel fulfilled. And sometimes you just have to walk away from what it is that you can't change to see what's still behind you that you still do have, okay? And that's so much easier said than done, right?
Cries every day.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm so
She said
sorry.
he's not come to me in my dreams.
Oh, he's not come to you in your dreams. Oh, your cat hasn't come to you in your dreams? All right. Well, let me tell you something. Oh, that's funny you said that because look what happened, staying up at night. If you're talking about a loved one or your fur baby not coming to you in your dreams, they probably, a good chance that they probably are. You just don't remember it. It doesn't remember it. And maybe they haven't come to your dreams is because you know that they're still around you. Like you can still feel their presence. There's still some signs around you that let you know that they're still there. They're still a part of you.
I feel my cat walking.
Aw. Oh, my mom says she still feels, yeah, her cat walked across the bed still. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. One day, we lost our dog a couple years ago. And my husband and I were standing in the kitchen. He was a pit mix, so he had and he was still young, so he still had his crate that he was sleeping at night. Or if he chewed up a lot and we had to put him in for a timeout, that happens. But our family absolutely loved and adored him. And our other dog would sleep by the crate that we had. The other dog would sleep by the crate because our other dog was depressed. But anyways, one day, my husband and I are in the kitchen, and both of us at the same time heard him barking in the next room where his crate used to be. And my husband and I both looked at each other at the same time. We're like, "Did you hear that?" And your dogs bark. And I have a little dog And he was a big dog, so he had a bigger bark, and we know his bark. So our fur babies are always still around this. So know that they're still around you, and that they'll always be there with you. And I'm sure they're going to give you your loved one, your fur baby, still going to show you love and support around you. Crying is a form of release. I know it's not fun to go through, but sometimes it's necessary. Like I said, it's a form of release and also healing. Absolutely, Lori. All right, so I'm going to pull a couple cards, though, about this man. Oh, you just lost your fur baby, Alicia? Oh, my gosh, honey. You guys remember my Isis that used to come up here all the time? I had a funny feeling she wasn't really doing too well. There's a couple things going on with her, and then one day she just disappeared. And I have a funny feeling she disappeared to cross over, if that makes sense. Just my heart and soul tells me that. But you guys remember, anybody's been with me since the beginning, remember Isis. She was always in my face crying when I was trying to do readings. All right, Anna, honey, let me pull a couple more cards for you. Oh, hold on. Let me try to shut this off. How do I end it? All right. All right, so Anna, I know you said effing men. So I'm going to pull some cards for your effing men. All right. Oh. Has he left or is thinking about leaving? Oh, okay. Listen. Some things standing your ground and fighting for it is maybe it's okay sometimes to look out and see what the better what's more out there, okay? Because this was being burnt out from defending yourself or sticking up for the fight and looking out in the world and see what else there is. That doesn't mean you're going to leave or the partner is going to leave, but sometimes it's more frustrating. Like, is it worth it? Should I be doing it? You know, what should I be looking out for? That type of deal. All right, let me pull a couple more cards here for you. Okay, again, not sure it's worth the fight. It's kind of breaking your spirit. Winning at all costs isn't been very effective, okay? Yeah, this is talking about moving away and starting over.
Yes, the fit version.
Oh, okay. Okay. This is talking about moving away and starting over. All right, so it doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are going to break up and that's end all be all, okay? What it does indicate is that you need to make a choice and decide whether if it's worth it or not. Outweigh the benefits and not the benefits, okay? But you have to work on you, all right? And feel your heart and fix yourself, okay? Maybe you listen to advice from somebody else or lean on somebody else if you're not really too sure. It's not really good and healthy to hold everything in either, all right? But know your self-worth. If it's to the point where your spirit's broken and you've been fighting for so long, and if you're not really know it's worth it, then you need to figure out what you got to do. I'd love to move away and start over. Yeah, that's kind of what's indicating what this is indicating. All right, and that's exactly what it's indicating, because it's not worth the fight. It's a loss either way. All right, to be honest with you, this was saying this, and there's 3 cards that came out here, which you looking about moving away, and the other one's like completely leaving because your spirit is broken. All right, Anna Smith, sweetheart. You got a lot of thinking to do, sweetie. Make no harsh decisions right now in retrograde. Use this retrograde time to reflect and work on yourself. All right? Don't make no rash decisions, spur in the moment stuff, if you can help it. Crystal said, I lost my little brother in a car accident when I had to give up my dogs, and weeks after I had dreams about my dogs. I don't know if they passed over, but I took it as letting me know he's with me. Oh, Crystal, sweetheart. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sending you loves and hugs, Anna. And I do love your profile picture. Who doesn't love Anna Nicole Smith? Oh, that's very hard. That's very hard. Yeah.
She's losing toothpick.
Yeah. No.
Extra stress.
Yep. Yep. Alrighty. Who is next?
Sassy.
Sassy. Yeah. Sassy and then Crystal. Sassy wanted the general, and Crystal, we have question. Oh, let me cross that Anna too. All right, Sassy. Sassy, you still in here? Oh, thank you, Lori. He said, I wish you the best, Anna. Everybody here is so nice and kind. Oh, Crystal said, my dog even had a baby puppy with him, and I still miss him in them. He had puppies. I had 2 of his kids as well. Oh, Crystal. I'm sorry, sweetheart. And Anna, I'm sending you a bunch of loves and hugs too. You guys are awesome. All right, if Sassy's not here, I'll read Crystal next.
Wake up, Sassy.
Hey,
Giving him quite a list to read.
Rob.
Put it in.
Wait a minute. Why doesn't he have a wrench? Oh, remember I said I unwrenched people by mistake? I think my husband might have been one of them. Hey, Delia Woo Poo.
He's back. He didn't put his name on the list.
Oh, no. While doing that, I took away Earth Angel's wrench. Oh, sorry, Earth
Yep,
Angel.
She just posted it.
Sorry about that. All right, now let me wrench my husband back up. Oh, good. Sassy is here. All right, sweet. All right, Earth Angel, message again to make sure you got your wrench back. Same thing with you, Rob. Mexican is my husband.
You got unwrenched. Leave it to Rhonda. He's our trouble.
And I really didn't even realize it was him. I know I did a couple people, but I didn't know who it was. No, I know who one was, and one was Monkey Ass. I was like, oh, damn.
Birthday test.
Because I was trying to fix Nightbot before I started, and I, by mistake, unwrenched a few people. Trying to use my mouse to click to be able to type, and didn't realize I was unwrenching people.
Damn, she gave it back.
All right. I'm doing. Who am I doing right
Sassy
now?
with a gem.
Yeah, Sassy. Yep, Sassy and then Crystal Adams.
He's here.
See, that's Rob. That's why you get timed out.
This is what she said to him, I guess.
No, Rob said, "What up, asshole?" Even though we know he was talking to Rhonda.
Yeah.
See, and this is what happens when
Not
Eloise
bad,
is not
not-
here.
That's what? Oh, she's here.
No, she's not here.
Did you pick up? Yes, you did.
Yeah, you can't be calling people a-holes in here, Rob, even if it is Rondo. Oh, actually, Lori, I've been feeling it, honey. I have been feeling it even since the gray period, which I don't always do that. All we could do is try really, really hard to just reflect within ourselves and just pray the universe is smooth with the punches when we get the truths come that's going to be coming towards us. All right, Sassy, honey. Sassy did say she wanted a general, right?
Yes.
All right. See, Rhonda said, you should have sent that private to her. All right, Sassy, honey. I just want to make sure these cards are shuffled good. For calling Rhonda bad words, Rob. He said, why did I get timed out?
B.
All right, Sassy. Oh, Sassy. You've been going through a really hard, dark time. So, Sassy, it looks like it feels like you've been looking out, seeing what things. Just listen. It's literally been one thing after another for you. Okay. All right. And you've really been going through a lot of hardships. And you wish you could get the help and have a miracle happen. It just doesn't seem like anything is working. All right. And that's kind of just indicating, let me know what's going on. Rhonda said you should have probably private messaged her that. People don't know you guys know each other in real life. All right. Oh, okay. This is good. This is good. So, Sassy, listen. Things have been rough for a long time. Okay. It feels like it's never ending, always going on and on. Just when one thing changes, something else comes up. Just know that you've been feeling lost, you've been feeling torn, you feel like you're not getting the help that you wish you did. And it's a horrible feeling. It's a horrible feeling. All right. And it's been going on for a long time. Now change is going to have to happen. All right, which really, really sucks. And it's going to be very, very difficult. And even if you feel like it's a losing battle or you feel like you can't do it, I promise you, you're going to muster up the strength to be able to carry it through, whatever it is, to make whatever changes that you have to do. You're a survivor. You've made things work for this long, and you're not going to give up now. All right. It's okay to take a little bit of time to let all the emotions, get to you, so you'll be able to work with them, so they can have a clear mind, to be able to figure out what your next option can be, what your next move can be. All right. So things been set back a lot, and it feels like you're never getting ahead. All right. And it's frustrating. Like you're thinking like, how strong do I have to be? How much more do I have to endure? Like, this is not fair. And that's a very understandable feeling. But you're not going to have to feel torn forever. You're going to get right back up and defend what it is that you need to do and take control of what it is that you need to do. All right. So just understand that some of these things are temporary. Some things you cannot change. It's changed, forever. But you're gonna learn different skills and different ways to be able to adjust and carry on and make those changes that you need. All right. So you gotta, hard as it is, I mean, you still got to muster up that strength to keep pushing, All right, Sassy, sweetheart. All right. Crystal said, my concern was about my 19-year-old son that's sitting in jail, and I believe he's being set up by his friends. He could be facing a lot of time. Ooh, sweetheart. All right. So I just want you to know, I am supposed to say this entertainment purposes only. I read what the cards tell me. I'm very blunt. All right. So please don't be offended by anything I could or could not say. All right. I just like, because I think it's the first time I'm reading for you. So if it is, you just don't really know my style yet. So I just want you to know I say it how it is. And there's never, ever, ever any judgment here. Promise when I say that.
Is my sunshine.
Oh, there
My
she
only
is.
sunshine. She makes me happy. Somebody named Pedro.
Hey, Pedro. How you doing, hon?
I never know. Please don't take my sunshine away.
How you doing, Pedro? Sassy girl, I am sending you love. You definitely need it. I know you're going through a hard time. Yeah, it's nice to see you too, Pedro. I know my mom. I share her. I rent her out. All right, Crystal, sweetheart.
Bring her out.
All right, so I'm trying to think of a good style to read this, how to do the spread for your son. So I think I'm going to pull 3 cards for your son. All right, and the situation, the predicament that he's in. I could do a final outcome. We'll see how that plays out, and 3 cards that represent his friends, and kind of see what's going on there. All right, and to kind of get an idea of what's going on. I probably wouldn't expect any fast movement or anything to happen too much now because we're in retrograde, but let's see what happens. Oh. Oh, okay. This is your son. Hold on. I'm going to pull some more cards out for your son. Oh, these 2 cards came out together. Oh, good, Sassy. I'm glad to hear that. You walked away. All right. So, Crystal, was this involved? Has something to do with the car? All right. So, listen. This is indicating. Let me double check. I'm going to ask myself this question one more time. I didn't pull nothing out for your friend yet. For his friend yet, I should say. It's not, all right, so I'm going to be honest with you. It's not saying exactly what happened. It doesn't even say anything if he's going to get jail time or anything like that. All right. It's just his feeling about the situation. All right. This is taking action without thinking thoroughly through it. All right. I don't know why he felt torn. Somehow he felt torn and then reacted without thinking. I do not know what that means. I do not know what that means. They're trying to. Oh, that's what I need. Thanks. And as a mom, I don't know everything, but my heart and spirit feels some type of way. Okay, which is understandable. All right, so listen. So he was hoping whatever happened was going to work out, and it was going to be a big grand thing, and it was going to be okay, and just hold on and move on from there. Okay, and not realizing probably the consequences, what could happen, but still. Oh, my granddaughter threw a puzzle piece into my air purifier and it's shaking all over the place. So it does kind of look like I don't know if he's at 100% fault. I'll go be honest with you. I don't know. I do think that he needs to take some ownership for whatever that he did. He's not innocent, not 100%. All right. So that's what I need to. Oh, okay. All right. So I'm going to pull some cards to do with the friend and to get more clarity and more understanding and kind of see what's going on. So what's going on with the friends? Yeah, there's still some more truth out there that hasn't been exposed yet. I know you said he might have been set up, which is very true. He might have been set up. He might have, but he also played a part, if that makes sense. All right, so let me pull something that has to do with them. Hmm. All right. All right, this is talking about having a weak moment. This is talking about having a weak moment and making those decisions. Yeah, this is all talking about him having a weak moment and making decisions that which didn't happen. Okay. There's nothing to do to take it back. Yeah. Yeah. I think this is still more to do along with it's going to be everyone for themselves, that's for sure. But I think there's more to the story that I don't know. I don't know if this has to do with their friends per se or about a third party that's involved with it, if that makes sense. Like it's him and his friends and the person with the situation, if that makes sense. All right. And that's kind of what this is indicating here for itself. I'm going to reshuffle the cards and get a better clarity. All right.
Oh, you make it so. Where's your skin?
All right, sunshine, honey. Exactly, Sassy. I learned I could love them from a distance, but I can't be around them. Absolutely, 100%. All right. I'm going to pull it 3 times. I really think there's a third party involved that maybe you don't know about, or maybe you do know about. I don't know about. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I have a funny feeling it's your son and his friends. So that'd be him, his friends, and then the third party. All right. I think I'm going to do him. Saying, oh, he's torn all of it. Was this over a woman? Because again, it's coming up a female card. Him. His friends. And then okay. So listen, in all honesty, please don't take this the wrong way. If your child did do something wrong, it was by him being around them. Yeah. It was making a bad choice, and he made a mistake, but instantly regretted it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, this has gone too far. I never meant for this to happen. Like, it shouldn't have been this way. It should not have been this way. And that's the feeling that I'm getting. All right. So I do feel like he did make a mistake. I do not think it's all him though. So he wasn't the only one at play with this. Okay. So he should not be the only one taking the downfall. He did make a mistake. did he get set up or not? I don't know, but I do know his friends are like, oh fudge, we messed up. They're all scared. All right, they're all scared. Just so you know. So this is going to end up all playing out. I wouldn't be surprised if ego, drugs, or alcohol weren't involved. Okay, I would not be surprised because of the devil card play out. All right, it came out and it. Okay, I was just gonna say. I said I was blunt, but I was trying very hard not to say that. But I was like, but it ended. Yeah, that explains it. Okay, yeah, someone did. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. I had a funny feeling. It was a mistake, and it wasn't supposed to be the way. It didn't turn out the way it was supposed to. Okay. And when it happened, it was, oh my God, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Their friends are carrying a lot of guilt also. All right. So I don't know if his friends have gotten arrested also, but I'm letting you know that they feel horrible, and they probably should. They probably should, especially if they're not sitting behind a jail cell too, because it wasn't all your child. Okay. People make mistakes. All right. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to see something. Hold on. Let me look up more cards. All right, so all your friends are going to rat on all their friends are going to rat on each other, just so you know. They're all going to rat on each other. All right. And then let me see. It's not showing me jail time, so I'm trying to figure it out. It was partying that gone wrong. It is. It was partying that went wrong.
But I don't know. I've been confused. I do believe he had jealous friends when it comes to girls.
No, yeah, that's why I said. Remember, I said, was there a girl involved? All right. Can I tell you something? I don't know the situation. All right. The girl, I know it involves a girl. No matter what, it involves a girl. I'm not saying the girl's bad either. I'm saying that she's not innocent either. All right. So I don't know who lost her life or what had happened. Basically, it was everybody feels like crap because none of this should have happened. It went too far, and everybody's now sitting there like, oh, we screwed up big, and everybody's having regret. Okay, I can tell you that much. Everybody is feeling it. It's not playing out any more than that, and I don't understand why. And I wonder if some of it is it's not ready for you to hear, or there's still something unanswered. There's still something there that's not being said. If that makes sense. But this is a big, tough, sloppy situation. And I'm not going to be surprised if all the stories don't line up. Everybody's going to have their own different point of view of how it happened or how it went down. And it's going to be one of those cases. It's not that all the stories are wrong, but everybody has a different viewpoint and opinion about it, which is going to make it a big hassle of a mess. All right. But your child did have a part ownership in it and instantly had regret and wished that it didn't happen. It was a bad choice. It was a bad decision. All right. But he's definitely not the only party involved in this. Okay. There's a lot of other ownerships that come into play. It's like a whole big scenario. It's going too fast, too hard, and it all collided. If that makes sense. And making the perfect storm. They're all out except my son and the two others. Oh, okay. Maybe that's why they're scared. Let me see. I'll take the extra moment to figure out what's going to go on with the friends. All right. So you said that, hold on. You said they're all out except for my son and 2 others. Okay. The 2 others that are in there also feel horrible. Horrible. Like nobody feels good about it. Nobody, like it's one of those situations that everybody know that they effed up. Everybody knows. Everybody has a part in it somehow, or at least they feel like they need to take ownership in it, or they should take ownership in it. All right. What about the people who are not in there? Oh, they're gonna get theirs. They're gonna get theirs. Yeah, see, these same cards came out again. I don't know. It doesn't say exactly that they're gonna go to jail, but how can I say this? I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't some kind of form of wanting to retaliate. Okay. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but that doesn't mean the thought's not there. Okay. That doesn't mean the thought's not there. And I do think it didn't go as it was planned, and it didn't turn out the way they wished it would. It's one of those things that as soon as the person had passed, they all were like, oh, we fucked up, you know. But they all had their part to play in it. And to be honest, they all came crashing down around them. This is hard. He needs to have the strength. I'm just randomly pulling cards to see what it says. A female is definitely involved, though, somehow, some way. Yeah, and a lot of stuff being hidden. Yep, there is. Yep, like I said, they're all going to have their own versions of what happened, and they're all going to seem similar but different at the same time. So it's going to be very hard for them to figure out exactly what happened. It is. It's going to be very hard. It's going to be very hard. So I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't take a little while. All right. I'm sorry, that's all I can give you for now, honey. I'm going to send you and your family some strength to get through this difficult time. Because as a mama, I know how I would feel if I was put in a certain circumstance. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you, sweetie, and sending you love. All right, honey. All right. Let's see, who is next?
You didn't have anybody next.
Yeah, I did. Dilly Woo Poo. She was in here.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't know if they signed up.
Thank you, Earth Angel, sending positive thoughts and prayers. My husband just brought in my pasta, so I'm going to take a bite of it real quick while I wait for Delia Whoopoo to answer.
It's very good.
It looks very good. Ooh.
See?
Geez, look how much you put on my plate.
I know.
Holy cow.
Well, he knows you in pasta. Good, ain't it?
I can't eat that much, though. I mean, I'm going to try. A general reading? Okay, honey. Oh, I know, Rob, but I'm doing readings. It's kind of hard. Nobody wants to hear me do a reading with my mouth chewing like a cow, full mumbling my words because you all can't understand what I'm saying. I'm gonna pull some more cards next to this. I know. I pull out the cards and I always go, And that's because I read them like a story. And then I go back and look at each individual card, but I read it everything like a story. Everybody has their own interpretation way of doing it, but that's what works for me. All right. Okay. So there's something you didn't know about for a little while. I'm not really too sure who it was, what it was about, Dealy Whoopoo. And it was something, how can I? So there was something that you didn't know the full story about, and you're waiting for that answer. And come to find out is that the truth that was keeping from you is not what you were hoping it to be. All right. I'm not too sure what it was, but recently it hit a little hard. It hit a little deep. It hit a little heavy. Oh, okay. Okay. There was somebody that importance that was supposed to help out and should have, all right, and at least if they're going to show emotional support more than anything, and they're not holding up to their end of the bargain, okay, and trying to hold on to something that's not, I don't know if it's really worth it, because if it's going to make the situation, yeah, it's a heavy burden that you have to wonder if it's worth carrying, if that makes sense. I think this is still kind of fresh. And like I said, because it's a retrograde, don't make any harsh decisions or anything, but something that you've been wondering is going to come to light. And if it hasn't happened already, it's going to happen soon. And it's going to be kind of like emotional upset, listening and finding out what it is that you probably didn't want to hear. All right. Still don't make any decisions or any rash decisions. Just let things kind of play out for a couple weeks, kind of see how things go. All right, sweetheart.
I noticed in your hold.
Yeah. I hope that made sense to you, sweetheart. Yeah, some things aren't worth fighting for at the moment. Oh, you're gonna feel like you got done wrong and you might need to walk away from the situation. I just quickly pulled up some more cards to get an understanding. But like I said, that's the emotional feeling about it right now because we're in retrograde. That's why I said don't make any immediate decisions. Really see how things pan out. Really reflect on it. All right, Dilly Woo Poo, sweetheart. Besides Sunshine Moonbeams, who's in here still waiting for a reading? I'm sending you some strength and good vibes your way, Dilly Woo Poo. Oh. Who's here that's still waiting for a reading? Is anybody in here still waiting for a reading? Well, Sunshine we always do last. So if nobody else answers, then I'll do Sunshine. All right, sweetheart. Hold on, Sunshine. I'm going to take a bite of my pasta. I know you won't mind. I'll chew it before I start reading. I'll shuffle and stuff. Oh my goodness. Y'all know pasta is one of my favorites, right? If you didn't, you know now.
Yes, just clean in the face.
Yeah. Rhonda. Ooh, these allergies are bugging me. All right, listen, you got some good things in your path, okay? All right, so you recently had some things all good and good. Maybe it's good news or feeling good and refreshed. Something happened in a recent past that was like, oh yeah, yes, it was good. Now, just be careful the next couple of weeks. This is just a warning, okay? Be careful the next couple of weeks that you don't take on any action without thoroughly thinking it through. Okay, don't go running willy-nilly saying, yes, I'm just going to go do this. It seems right. Because it's probably not going to be the right decision. All right, so this is right now is not the time to go fast and take action. It's not. It's not. It'll probably come back and bite you. Stand strong. Show your independence, saying, yes, I got this. But be careful how fast you charge ahead. All right. I know it's getting fresh in here, y'all. All right, I'm gonna pull a couple more cards for you. So that's just your little warning, your little tidbit. Okay. I would not be surprised, okay? Let me pull one here. Yeah. I would not be surprised if you don't end up getting into argument with somebody like your father or I don't know, partner or something. I don't know, it's kind of more of the fatherly figure or somebody authoritative figure over you that is being an ass, okay? And maybe that's why it's telling you to be careful of the decisions you make now, even if you're being done wrong, because it might bite you back in the butt in a little bit. So, but it's not fair to you, okay? And you got to understand, pick your battles, figure out what's worth the fight or not. Because if you choose wisely, in the end, you're just going to come out on top, okay? Just remember that. But I really think somebody close to you, like a family member, maybe it even is a work member. Okay, it could be a work member too, like a boss or something. Somebody of an authoritative figure, just being an asshole right now. I don't know how else to put it. There's not another nice way to put it. They're not being a little bit of an asshole. They're being a big asshole. And because retrogrades come in, they're going to be a bigger asshole. Okay, so just be careful the action you take when it comes to it. All right. Don't jump to judgment too quickly. All right. All right, honey. You blame it on Rhonda. Rhonda doesn't know how to push your buttons, though.
She does know.
And Rob just takes the bait. And then she laughs at me. Oh, you whining about it? Oh, I love you, sunshine. All right, honey.
Wow.
All right.
But possibly eight. Fine.
All right. I guess there's sunshine. And I think, well, I know Amanda's a member. Brenda isn't. I think Andrea is.
She is. Mitch is. Lolima is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about Peaches or Aslan.
I don't think Peaches is. I don't think Aslan is either, but hold on, let me check.
I forgot to check when I came on this side.
No, I can check right now. Not a big deal. All right. Let me go into the studio and see.
Of course, they were giving them vibes a lot. You know,
Huh?
they were giving gifts out. So a lot of people.
The thing is, I always have a hard time remembering where the hell to find them.
Write it on a piece of paper.
No, because it changes every day.
Oh. Does it change?
Not everybody joins at the same time in a month. So they come on and off, on and off. Do 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 do. All right, I was looking for Aslan. I wish they had a search thing and you can type in their name.
Alphabetically like something.
Oh, Andrew is. Yeah. Oh, we already knew that.
And you mentioned Ruby. They are. I checked them.
No, I don't see them. Oh, that's not true. Aslan is. Aslan is.
All right.
She's been a member for 8 months. Yeah. All right. Sweet. All right. All right. There I am. I couldn't find how to get back here. I had too many tabs opened up. All right. Time to do the timestamps. What am I going to timestamp first? Amanda. Amanda. Oh, 2, 3, 8:30. I think that's what it says. Yep. Amanda, this reading is for you. Let me cleanse these cards. Oh, Amanda, you're at a crossroads. You're not sure what to do. Ooh, this has been going on for a while. This has been a long time, and you're keeping up sleepless nights. Okay, I can hold up the cards if you want. You're feeling torn in reverse. It's just been going around for a while. It hasn't changed. All right, and it's really, really making you feel like you're going crazy, that you don't know what to do at this point. All right, let me pull a couple more cards for you, honey.
I just put down okay, children.
All right, so because of what's going on, all right, some of it has to do with your potential to be able to make more money. And I don't know if that's the same situation I was just talking about, but these couple cards I just pulled out is the potential of you being able to go out to make more money. All right. But you don't know if you're worthy or good enough. Okay. So sometimes we get stuck in a predicament where we don't advocate the best for ourselves, to do better for ourselves, because we just kind of go with the flow and just take it as it is, because it's always been crap anyway. So why don't we just keep on going the way it is? And so you trying something new is kind of scary because you're not really too sure what will end up happening. It's saying something needs to change and something needs to give, and you know your self-worth again, and realize what's worth fighting for and which isn't. But at the end of the day, the only one that you can worry about and take care of is you and your closest loved ones. Okay. But you have to advocate for yourself and make the best choices for yourself and know that you can do it. Okay. So something here is like you have a chance of doing something new, but it's scary. You don't know if you should or if you could or if you're worthy enough or if you're good enough. Know that you are. Know that you are. All right, honey. All right, my love.
No.
What?
No, I don't want to get here.
Okay. Rhonda said, I don't want to behave. You
Yeah.
will for 60 seconds.
Hey, Grandma, you got time now.
No, my mom wanted to do it, but she wasn't able to. She's like, she says she doesn't want to behave. So she's like, I want to time her out. And she wasn't able to. So I'm like, I'll do it. Ryan, you know I love you. All right, anyway, it's only 60 seconds.
That's all. Probably 10 minutes.
The thing is, I couldn't find the timeout thing. I had so many options on there. It took me a time. I'm like, what the hell is it? All right, next we're going to do the Miss Amanda, and I'm going to do Andrea. Andrea. All right, 2, 4, 3, 30.
You want Andrea next?
Yeah.
Don't forget Brenda's there.
No, Brenda's not a member.
Oh.
All righty. It's the quietest 60 seconds. I know Ron felt like, screw it then. I'm just going to go back to reading.
Probably what she's doing.
All right. Oh, Andrea. Whew, girl. All right. So I'm going to pull some more cards for you. The very first card that came out is a tower. Okay. And that just means there's some heavy changes that has happened. Okay. There's a shift that you really didn't like to happen. And then so you have to take a time to be able to rest and regroup and see what the next steps that you're going to be for the future. All right. But this has already happened. Okay. Good news is it's already have happened. Not good that it's happened, but that the worst part of it's over. Okay. Oh yeah, can you shut that door? I'm not sure where Daisy is. No, the cat just did it. Oh, so you feel like you're left out. You're left out to dry. You like that you don't see that there was any help or any option. That is how you're feeling right now. Okay. So I don't know your story or your circumstance, but it's really hard and it's really deep. Right. And right now you need some help. Oh, okay. It might be potential blow up with a partnership. It could be a spouse, or it could be work related, but it's something that you cared about a lot. There was a big blow up. A big blow up has set you down, and now you're not sure what to do or where to go. All right, honey. Yeah. Remember that strength you have in you to be able to stand strong and stand tall, and to hold all the bull crap back. Okay. It's going to be rough for a little bit, but you got to remember that strength inside of you and to be able to work on that. So then you can make clear choices for your future. All right. It doesn't seem like it that now, right now we're at that point. But it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. And change is hard and it's difficult. They're pink. They're pretty pink. Thank you. See? Actually, you can't even see how pink they really are on here. Can you? Hold on. Let me see. My camera. Yeah, they're not. They're like they're pink. They're very bright. Oh no, they look pinker in person than it has on there. All right. All right, Mitch, honey.
Yeah, she said they don't look.
No, they don't look pink.
But
They're like a hot pink.
Look at the border there.
You remember the color of my hair that I used to have? That's what color this is. Remember that hot pink hair? That was supposed to be light pink, but it was hot pink. Sherry said, thanks again, Iris. Have a wonderful night. Mama dears, everyone. Love and light. Take care always. You too, Sherry, sweetheart.
Still listening to crazy people.
Now Rob's like, Barb, what color is yours? Hers is a nice sparkly blue color.
Mine are the color of the words. The names almost, right? No, more teal.
I promise you, they're hot pink. All right, you see the pink? That is on here where the hearts are, the brightest pink that you can see. That's the color of my nails in person. I am not a pink person either. Let me just let you know that I am not a pink person. All right, Mitch.
Oh, he's asking what shade of blue. Show us, Mama. Okay.
248. I'll do
Why you guys bugging me? Pirates is in the way. I can't.
48.
Okay, look at my nails. They're, oh, that's where my hand is. They're teal like. See? How do you get up there? I'm standing the other side and I don't know where to go with my hands. But they're they're teal.
All righty. All right, Mitch.
She said they were blue. They're teal.
It's a tealish blue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. The color's off on here. And that's okay because it makes my skin look flawless. You can't see all the misperfections in it. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Hey, Andrea. I mean, Mitch. So Mitch, you've. Oh, okay. So you're hoping that the new beginning, or the help that you thought you were going to get, because it hasn't quite happened. I'm not too sure what this indicates. I'm going to pull a couple more cards. It's. I don't know if. Hold on, let me pull a couple more cards here. Get a better idea. A definite indication is that once you got that news that you thought was going to be a fresh start and maybe new beginning, and that help you're going to get was going to be there, it kind of broke you down a little bit, and if not quite be in a way that you're hoping and thinking and wishing it would, and now you're left brokenhearted. Yeah, you fought for so long to try to get it to work out. It has to do with somebody you love deeply and care about. Do you feel like that they don't have the strength to fight anymore? Okay, so it definitely is some kind of loss that came within you. At least that's a fear that is what's going to happen, and you're worried that they're not going to have the strength to be able to fight, and or if the burden is going to be too heavy to carry. So I'm going to send you lots of love and light, and some good vibes your way. All right, sweetheart. All righty. Next is Lalima. 251. 251.
It almost looks blue in certain parts. Take a picture.
Yeah, that's the color of your nails.
Yeah.
It is teal, but it is more on the bluer side, if that makes sense.
Okay. Whatever. Not like I needed a picture of my nails. Can I get a reading, Rob? So I don't remember.
Yeah, I can give you a reading privately for free after the live. Oh, Peaches. Peaches. You got back here just in time, girl. Just in time. All right, Lily, my honey. Oh, okay. So let me see. Hold on. Hold on. All right. So look, if I don't know if this was a missed opportunity or something told you not to take that leap of faith somehow, some way, okay? Because you're still kind of waiting to see what the answer is going to be. You're hoping that what it might involve might not be the way you're hoping. Oh my God, that was word salad. I don't even know if that made damn sense. All right, let me start that all over again. All right. So there was an opportunity that was kind of missed. Maybe if it wasn't missed, you didn't take that leap of faith because something was telling you inside of you that you didn't know if it was worth the opportunity. Okay. And sometimes you second guess it, or maybe you're waiting around for the next opportunity, the next big picture to be able to happen. You're having a little bit of fear of pushing forward to a greater opportunity that could financially help you or set you. I'm not too sure why. Yeah, it's very imbalanced. Maybe because you're still trying to figure everything out. Oh, maybe because you don't want to move on. You don't want to change. It might be healthier. That doesn't mean we want or willing or wanting to accept it yet. Okay. And that's kind of what's indicating. So don't make any decisions right now. We're in retrograde. Seriously, it's time to plan it all out and see what it is that you want to do before you make any options or choices, okay? Because you don't want it to backfire because you feel like you're forced to do something or you just rashly quickly decide to jump to something. Really plan it out, okay? All right, sweetheart. You just said, I can't remember exactly what I was doing, but I got distracted. Oh, and I was trying to eat, and then I didn't like my food. You sound like me, Peaches. I don't know what to tell you.
Need another water?
Huh?
You need a water or?
Oh, okay, Brenda. No worries, sweetheart. I'm going to do Peaches, and then I'm going to do you, honey.
Oh, it's back too.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you're here. I was literally about to end it. I already did all my timestamps.
You don't need anything?
Huh?
Need anything? You thirsty?
Yeah, I am thirsty. Oh, I still got my water here, though. There. I had to make sure. I thought Brenda was a member. I mean, not a member. I thought Brenda was had a wrench. Maybe it's a different. Oh, maybe she made a new channel. No, because she has a jewelry channel. That could be it. Yeah, that could be it. I was like, no, I swear she was wrench.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do Peaches and then Brenda. Oh, Peaches, did you have a question, honey? Let me know if you have a question. And while you let me know, I'm gonna steal some of my food. That is yummy. Mm, mm, mm. All right, Peaches, honey. Oh, something in the past was not worth the fight. It was a losing battle regardless. It was a no-win situation. All right. Oh, whatever it is, though, it did kind of affect your home and spirit. You know what I'm saying? That's oh, okay. Let me pull one more. All right, listen. So Peaches is saying here that you've been going through quite the rough time, quite difficult. All right. Maybe it was something you tried to work out, but honestly, it wasn't worth the fight because it was a no-win situation. I don't know why or how, what that means, but it was a no-win situation. All right. There was something that, like, you're trying very hard to put it together in the home aspect. All right, and keeping it, the stabilization of the home and money and finances is just getting too much, and you're worried that, or maybe you feel like karma came and did you wrong. Okay, and it's really emotionally upsetting to you, and you know that you might have to make different choices, to have to physically move on or make some changes that you're not ready to do, but it's going to happen inevitable. Okay, unless a miracle happens. All right. So just so you know that this has already started. It's already in the process. All right. And now you're trying to figure out how you're going to get out of it, how you're going to heal yourself from it. All right. Because now you're at the stage of looking out and see what's going to happen next. Hey, relevant, honey.
You missed a lot.
Yeah. So you've been going through it. You've been going through it for a while. All right. So really don't take any action that you have to until now. Bite your tongue through we get through the retrograde. Don't take any action. Really plan every single thing out because you don't want nothing to backfire on you now. All right, it's already hell. It's already a hot mess. Okay. Let's take a step back and a break and get your game plan going on. All right, sweetheart. All right, Miss Brenda. Brenda, honey, did you have a question? I know what you're meaning. Thank you. A lot has been bad lately. Oh, yeah, it's been bad. And you know what? If you want my honest opinion from what it looks like in the reading, in the recent past, anyways, it was a no-win situation. So, fighting over it, whether you're right or wrong, it was still a no-win situation, unfortunately. All right, Brenda, sweetheart. Well, I hope Mike is doing okay. All right. Well, let the cards fly and tell you what they need to tell you. Oh. Ooh, you stand in your ground. You've worked hard for what you have, but you're burnt out from it.
Sorry.
There's a lot of rumors and gossip going around that you feel like it's a no-win situation. And basically, you're not getting into it. Basically, what it's kind of saying. But keep pushing forward and working on your goals, okay? Oh, yeah, because you're about to give birth to something new and you're waiting for that message. All right, so don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. All right, you're going to still have to keep working. You might have to change directions because whatever's happening right now isn't working. All right, but that doesn't mean that besides that, you have some goals in the future that you want to set forth to yourself. You're trying to give birth to new ideas. You're just waiting for some news and some answers to come along and for everything to work out. Don't give up. All right. Don't give up because it does seem like there's a lot of ups and downs, and that's okay. You're just finding your groove. You're just finding your groove. So don't give up. All right, sweetheart. All right, my dear.
That it?
I think that was it. I think so.
Daisy didn't want me to come back. She's blocking me.
Oh,
It was just an asshole. It's not.
all right, y'all. I think that's it. If I forgot anybody, let me know now. Speak now or forever hold your peace. I know, Brenda. I know. I know you don't. Some days you might be like, please give me a break. I just want to rest, relax, and enjoy myself. We love you, sunshine. I love you all too. Oh, yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to have the past life regression, 7 o'clock. I already got it posted. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I got to go grab my my outro I got now. I always almost forgetting to put it up. Anyways, I'll see you guys. And don't forget, Thursday is the readings from your spirit. I love y'all. Have a great night.